He thought the festival would give him rest for one night, but before morning came, the power inside him struck again, and this time, someone saw everything. After fleeing from the yam barn of Fo village, Obinna ran until his legs trembled with exhaustion. Dust clung to his feet. He carried a bag on his shoulder with food for his journey. But one thought pushed him forward. He must find the village of the caves. He must find the white flower. He was running from the curse, but he did not know the curse was keeping pace with him. For days, Obinna walked through lonely roads and narrow forest paths, until he arrived at another village. As he approached, he heard loud drums. People were moving joyfully toward the village square. He stopped a man. "Brother, what is happening?" The man smiled. "Today is the great festival of Yua village." Joy filled the air, but Obinna had forgotten what night was coming. Obinna followed the crowd. Women roasted meat. Children danced. Men poured fresh palm wine into calabashes. A kind woman noticed how tired he looked and handed him food. Soon, young men invited him to sit and drink. They laughed like old friends. "Where are you coming from?" they asked. "I am searching for the village of the caves," Obinna replied. They exchanged looks. "Yes, we know it, but it is very far. Stay and enjoy the festival tonight," they said. Obinna agreed. He had nowhere else to go. That simple decision could ruin everything by morning. When night fell, Obinna wandered toward a large cattle ranch where festival animals were kept. The place was quiet. He found a corner and laid down to sleep. But Obinna forgot something very important. The full moon was already close, and this time, there would be no forest to hide in. In the middle of the night, he woke suddenly. His head began to itch violently. Fear gripped him. No, not again. He tried to rush out of the ranch, but before he could escape, his bones cracked. His body twisted, and once again, Obinna transformed into the creature. The animals were trapped inside with him, and there was nowhere for them to run. Cows bellowed, goats screamed, hooves pounded the ground. The creature moved wildly in the darkness. Chaos filled the ranch throughout the night. By morning, silence would replace the noise. When Obinna woke, he was human again. He looked around. His heart froze. Several animals lay motionless on the ground. "What have I done?" he whispered. Fear wrapped around him. If the villagers see this, they will be angry. He grabbed his bag and tried to sneak away. But he was not alone. Someone had watched everything. An old man stood quietly behind him. The old priest looked deeply into Obinna's eyes. "I know what happened here," he said calmly. Obinna's heart pounded loudly. Before anyone else could arrive, the priest whispered, "Come with me." Quickly, confused and frightened, Obinna followed him. The priest led him away before the villagers discovered the animals. And that was how the wise priest secretly helped Obinna. But Obinna did not know. This old priest knew more about his curse than anyone else. Sometimes, on the journey to healing, strangers become the helpers destiny sends your way. What does the wise priest know about the transformation? Is the white flower really the only cure? Find out in episode 5 of The Journey of the White Flowers.